Hey guys. Okay, so just a few announcements for waiting for everyone to log on. Check out the links in the box below. I'm running an online Learn to Channel course. Starts, the details are in the link. I think it's over the weekend, over the Sundays, Sunday the 18th, 25th, and 1st of 18th. It's Sunday the 18th of March, 25th of March, and 1st of April. There's a Learn to Channel course, and I've also got an event coming up in Glastonbury on the 17th of March also. So that's Saturday the 17th, the Glastonbury event, and the Learn to Channel course is online. So just see what's happening. Hey, Steve. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Photo. Anthony. I see. Hi, Meg. Hi. So I will. What's the connection like, guys? It looks a little blurry on the image I've got here. So seems to be okay. So I thought I'd maybe just start off with a little bit of channeling. I thought I would, yeah, I feel something wants to come through, so I thought I'd start off today with a little channeling. Okay, so I'll just share the link to my Facebook page, and then I'll do a channeling for us. Hi, Ria, Athena. Okay, yeah, I thought I'd just do a little channeling. Something wants to come through, so we can start with the channeling, I guess. Hello, Shivai, good day. We are the Shakani, we are the Sasani, we are the Yael, we are of Sirius. We are of a collective extraterrestrial civilization. However, our frequency is at this time very much aligned to the frequency of the Sasani, the Shikani civilization. So from this perspective, we will share with you a little expression of our consciousness. We will take you on a little journey into the dream state, a little journey into the alpha state, a little journey into perhaps even the theta state. We will take you into a deeper layer of your consciousness. We will take you into a deeper realm of existence to show you a potential reality unfolding in the astral world, in the astral realm. On the perhaps blueprint level, there are potential realities. There are potentialities down timeline in your future that may come into existence. And we would like to take you on a little guided meditation, take you on a little journey that may enable you to tune into the vibration of the new earth, enable you to tune into the vibration of the future reality, a future reality, which you might find preferential at this time. So, if you all take a few deep breaths in, and allow yourselves to relax just for this journey, just for this dream time realization of the infinite potential of one reality that you may garner, that you may draw into your world, draw into your realm. So let go of the day thus far. Put aside just for this duration of this meditation all your worries, all your desires, all your needs. Know that all is well. All is being taken care of. Your higher self has your back. You can relax your grip on this reality for just a few moments. Your higher self has you covered. Do not worry. You are all safe. You are all well at this time. And so the expression in this world, and so the expression in this dimension, this realization of who you are in this here to now moment can take a myriad ways, can take a myriad of journeys. There are many parallel timelines. There are many, in a sense, train tracks opening up to you in this world at this timing that you can explore at your own pace, in your own timing. However, of course, as always, we would remind you to act upon your highest excitement. Tune into that reality that resonates with you most. Tune into a world, a dimension, a time-space creation that you say you prefer. Tune into a vibratory state of harmony, a vibratory state of bliss, a vibratory state of joy, of awakening, of well-being, of knowing that all is well in your time-space, of knowing all is well in your timeline. And this is the vibratory state that will springboard you forth, that will allow you to move forward in this reality at this timing, onto the timelines you say you prefer, into a world, a dimensional hyperspace expression in this time-space reality of a dimension much more harmonious, much more joyous, a blissful, fourth density, golden realm of existence, a world beyond your imagination, a world beyond your dreams. But let us, just for a moment, imagineer this reality before us together. So relax inside your skins, relax inside your physical bodies, relax inside your physical realms of awareness, and allow yourself to drift. Allow yourself to journey into a realm of being long forgotten in your human civilization. A realm that exists deep within you. A realm we may call for this moment the hyperspace continuum, the hyperspace state of being, that world, that realm where all worlds are birthed into existence. So no, this realm is coming. No, this dimension is awakening within you. No, the purpose of this call, the purpose of this transmission at this time is for the harmonization, the quadrizing of all quadrants, emanating into this harmonization, this focal point of consciousness we may call this channeling moment. No, we are all co-creating this together. No, you are all as essential to the manifestation of this reality, the manifestation of this dream, the manifestation of this meditation, if you wish, as we are, as the channel is. For all things are co-creation. We could not co-create this without you, as you could not co-create this without us, but it would be an entirely different reality. But for now, know this is what we have chosen to co-create. Know that this was chosen on the blueprint level. Know there is an aspect of you, an aspect of us, that communes, that co-creates, that coordinates the vibrational harmonization of a reality into your reality prior to the formation of it in the physical reality. And we have, prior to this transmission, been communicating in the dream state, in the dream realm, for the purpose of the acceleration of your consciousness, for the purpose of the acceleration of your being, and for the purpose of expansion of all our realities, all our worlds, all our third density, fourth density, fifth density expressions of creation. For there is a harmonization. There is a blending of worlds. There is a blending of realms occurring. There are many different densities of being. There are many different dimensions of consciousness listening in on this call at this timing for the purpose of the harmonization of frequencies, for the purpose of harmonization of dimensional gateways, dimensional portals into a new world. And we will use this gateway at this time to enable you, Earth humans, to tap into a realm of existence, to tap into a hyperdimensional space of existence for the purpose of visualizing, birthing, harmonizing, envisioning a version of your world, a future potential parallel reality, a future potential parallel Earth, for all futures are parallel to this existence now. And we can use this understanding, this knowledge that all parallel future versions of Earth coexist here and now, to harmonize with them, to tap into them, to tap into that parallel version of Earth, that parallel version of your reality, a parallel version of Earth that is very much harmonized to the bliss state of your true core nature, that is very much harmonized to the frequency, to the higher potentials your realities hold in this time. So, let us take with you, you take with us, let us go on a journey into the stars and beyond and back. For this is where this journey begins. This is where this story began. For the many, many, many thousands of years in your timing, many billions of years in your timing, there was a time when, as souls, we came together and we came up with a plan. We came up with an expression of existence, an expression of reality we may call planet Earth. And there was an agreement that there would be parallel versions of ourselves, parallel versions of each other. Those which you may call the Zetas, taking on one parallel version of Earth, and those which you may call yourselves, the humans, taking on another parallel version of Earth. And you would go down different timelines. You would experience very different expressions of reality. One expression of yourselves as souls would experience the idea of great technological advancements, great telepathic advancements, whilst the other civilization would explore the idea of great emotional expression, great expression of the idea of compassion and love, if perhaps at times from the exploration of lack of it and needing it. But it is this expression. It is this expression of yourself. It is this expression of your core, true, natural state of being. On both polarizations, on both expressions, both dual expressions, that would one time in the future come together in the idea of what has been labeled in your reality, the abduction program, or what we sometimes refer to as the temporary detainment agenda, for the purpose of creating a hybrid species, of which we are one, of which the Yahyel are another, and of which there are others to come. And the idea is that this journey, this coming, this expression, is the idea of birthing the idea of the melding of worlds, the melding of a highly technologically advanced civilization, a highly telepathic hive mind civilization, with a reality that has explored the idea of emotion, of love and compassion, whether it be through lack or expression of. But the idea is the harmonization of these frequencies. The harmonization of these realities would be expressed in your reality in the idea of the hybrid civilizations, expressing the idea of very much technological advancement, of very much telepathic achievement, unification of consciousness, and very much the idea of the expression of unconditional love and unity consciousness and compassion and well-being in your reality. And the understanding that these hybrid civilizations would be an expression of yourselves, would be an expression of your own being, an expression of your own advancements, your own realization of your own telepathic nature, the expression of the advancement of your own birthing into your heart chakra, into the unconditional love time-space equation. And the idea is that heretofore forward, there are myriad possibilities. There are infinite possibilities and many probabilities or realities you can create in your world, create in your dimension of a love light golden age of bliss, of a love light golden age of unity, of a love light golden age of well-being. And as we come to express in this way, as we come to express in this reality, we go on a journey into one of these potential worlds, one of these potential timelines, one of these potential realities you are heading into. For in this world there is great vegetation. The trees have colonized a greater deal of your planet. Over 70% of your Earth's plane, your Earth land, is colonized by what you may call the tree kingdom. Your seas are no longer polluted. They have reverted to their natural state, their natural colors of cyans and turquoise. The skies are clearer. The skies are more blue. The energetic vibrations and the frequencies in your reality have created sunsets and dawns of purples and blues and magentas and greens and realities of your dreams. And in this world, there exists a new hybrid race, a new hybrid civilization, a seventh hybrid race that is the blending of all the prior hybrid races, along with other extraterrestrial genetic material and the material of your own civilization. And a new Earth is birthed, and a new world is born. And in this world there is joy, there is peace, there is harmony. This is the golden age you have envisioned. Every being in this reality works in unison. Every being in this reality works in symbiosis as one symbiotic organism. Gaia has encompassed all of your consciousness sees there is no longer separation between this new hybrid civilization that you are. There is no longer separation between Gaia and yourselves. There is no longer separation between Gaia, yourselves, and all of creation. You have accelerated very far into the future, very far into a harmonious fourth density golden age. The idea of suffering, the idea of discernment of dark and light, the idea of disconnection are long gone. There is only bliss. There is only joy. There is only ecstatic expression of self. There is only ecstatic expression of who you are through synchronicity, through symbiotic organism that you are operating in alignment with self, in alignment, pure alignment to higher mind. And though this reality may be somewhat advanced down your future, you know that this reality is birthing now. You know that tapping into this world, into this dimension, is enabling you to tap into the frequency of a parallel timeline that projected down this version of Earth. And know that the reality, very much harmonious to this expression of creation, is birthing as we speak. By tuning into this vibration, by tuning into this state of being at this time, you can come to see, you can come to express yourselves as beings of great consciousness, of beings of great worth, of beings of great love, great light, great harmony, and great unison with the one infinite creator. And as you attune to this vibrational state, have you attuned to this vibrational core, purpose, core state of being, you can begin to envision this new world, a new world of golden light, golden dawns and golden dusks, and purples and blue hues in your skies, and great cities birthed out of the light. Great cities built upon the basis of sacred geometry, the idea of the ellipse-shaped vesica Pisces, predominating the structures and birthing a very harmonious vibration. The idea of square edges becoming somewhat rare, as the idea of circles and ellipses and sacred geometry births in your reality, in the very way the galaxies are born. A reality that is harmonized to the laws of creation. The idea of the phi ratio, the golden ratio, the flower of life, the sacred principles that birthed your very reality. You have all as a civilization harmonized with the laws of nature. You have all as a civilization harmonized with the vibrational frequency of bliss, the bliss creational codes of which sacred geometry is one great expression in your reality. And you've harmonized this understanding in your expression of architecture, harmonized this expression in the idea of design. And a flow is birthing the idea of these sacred geometric principles. The idea of these sacred geometric structures have birthed as if by magic out of your higher selves. The very alignment to the core signature vibration of the higher mind has transcended beyond these old structures based upon these square, jagged edges and harmonized with a civilization much more aligned to the sacred geometric principles, of which harsh, jagged edges can be one. But the idea is that your reality is akin to how your ancient civilization known as ancient Egypt harmonized with the laws of the universe, harmonized with the laws of the cosmos, harmonized with these great deities symbolized in these hieroglyphs and images and scriptures. The idea is this civilization understood the idea of sacred geometric principles, the idea of sacred geometric indices, so the idea of expressing a sacred harmonious reality, a vibrational earth, a vibrational world, an expression of the divine sacred principle an expression of the divine sacred geometry in your world, in your earth, in this expression at this time is birthing. This is the birthing. The birthing of this sacred geometry world is the birthing of who you are. For the sacred geometry is the expression in the physical reality of your own divine principle. So envision, if you will, the idea of a highly harmonized reality, a highly core structured reality around the idea of the divine principle, alignment to the higher self, alignment to the higher mind, and understand that this reality is birthing out of infinite love, infinite bliss, infinite light, and infinite geometric codes aligned to these vibrational frequencies. A new earth will be born and is birthing as we speak. So let go of the old perspectives of what you think a reality needs to be. Embrace the idea of excitement in yourselves. Tune back into the idea of your highest core vibrational frequency, that vibrational frequency you prefer. See in what ways, in what modalities you wish to express your excitement, your core signature vibration in this world, perhaps akin to the expression of the sacred geometric principle. Explore these ideas, explore these realities, explore these vibrational states of being, and allow yourselves to drop into the bliss state. Allow yourselves to drop into this higher vibrational state of being, and allow yourselves to blow the cobwebs out of this old reality to create a vibrational space in which this new reality can birth, because all things are birthed in the now, all things are birthed in the present, because this present now moment of existence is all there is, all there ever will be, and all you will ever create in your reality. So hold this space, hold this vibrational gateway, hold this vibrational door within your beings to allow the space to open, to allow your beingness to let in the vibrational codices, the vibrational frequencies, the downloads, the insights, the inspirations necessary to birth this reality we have envisioned together at this time into your world. So allow the core of your being, allow the core vibratory state who you are to express in a way specific to the alignment of your core codes, to the expression of the alignment of your core signature vibrations, those expressions of your creation. You each, through your individual passion and excitement, came here to express in this reality. And understand that no matter what your excitement is, no matter what your passion is, it is always of the utmost service to the one. It is always the utmost service to the whole, because this is the way you came to express the love light indices, the love light codices, the love light expressions of creation in this reality at this time for the birthing of this love light fourth density golden age we are seeing become a reality before our eyes. So allow the inspirations necessary for the birthing of this world to drip into your reality. Understand when you're excited to take action in a specific direction at any given time. This is the guidance of the higher mind saying this is the way we birth the new earth. This is the way we birth the new world. This is the way we create the love light golden age of interdimensional bliss we have been working towards for so long in this civilization. So we thank you, Earth humans, for partaking in this vision. We thank you, Earth humans, for partaking in this calling. We thank you, Earth humans, for expressing a greater expression of who you are in this moment and allowing us to co-create together this new vision for a new Earth, a new world. Welcome to the beginning of a new age, Earth humans. Have a wonderful day. For now, Shivai, good day. Hi. Yeah, so if anyone has any questions about anything at all, fire away. Yeah, Fotil, I see you and everyone and everybody talks about an event still. I actually just did a channeling about the event, and so I just recorded it, so it will be up over the next day or so. So if you want information on the event, because I was going to talk about that tonight, but I did an epic channeling, if I do say so myself. Yeah, some good information came through, and I've just uploaded it to my computer. So it's not on YouTube yet, but it will be probably by tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, a channeling on the event, which is the big thing at the minute, because it's supposed to be happening like this month. So check that out. Thank you for your synchronicity transmissions. Why the rolling R's? I'm not sure. I guess it's an expression of the energy that's coming through. The rolling R's express higher vibrational realities very well. So I sort of guess it's because I'm resonating on a higher frequency. Do you receive any information about what they are calling event or solar flash? Oh gosh, you just read my mind as I type this, lol. Yeah, synchronicity. Yeah, I just did a channeling on it, so it's going to be up on this channel tomorrow. So what the different timelines, technology versus love and compassion, both are the same high vibration, correct? Yeah, I guess you could say they're both an expression of a higher vibrational consciousness, just expressing in different ways. Yeah, I think because like the Greys and the Zetas were sort of, we were on similar levels of consciousness, I guess, similar levels of evolution. I'm not sure that answer, to be honest. I might have to channel that answer, see what comes through. I would say love and compassion was higher vibration than technology. But technology can be an expression of high vibrational I'm not sure. I'll have to channel an answer to that. Did they ever describe their own awakening ascension process? I mean, in a sense, their awakening and ascension process is our awakening and ascension process, because we are like their past lives, they're our future lives. So their ascension, I guess, is our ascension, because we are them and they are us. Like they are our future lives, as I understand it. So, and we're all of the same soul. They are like, so like we are a soul. We have a soul, and like I am one aspect of my soul, and they are one aspect of my soul, and they experience the idea of ascending from third density to fourth density as us. But I guess they also experienced it from their point of view, because they're coming back in time. So I guess you could say from a soul perspective, we're all experiencing the ascension process as a soul as well, from different perspectives. So Do you sense the changing cycle happening faster? Do you sense the changing cycle happening faster? Yeah, it's accelerating for sure. Yeah, it happens like exponentially. It's always accelerating. It's always, as I understand it, it's an exponential acceleration. It's always accelerating. So yeah, it's always happening faster. But yeah, it's happening very fast now. Yeah, it's happening very fast for me. It's very intense. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it seems like this, I talked about last week, and in the channeling that's coming up tomorrow, the event is occurring. This is the event, as I understand it. We are going through an accelerated shift now. So yeah, it's certainly accelerating. It's getting faster. Can you talk a little about loneliness during the awakening process? I have suddenly found myself very isolated and alone. Yeah, I've been experiencing this myself too. Um, I guess it's because we've always had like fears of being alone, fears of being separated from our family and our friends, but they've either been subconsciously suppressed, or we haven't really been experiencing them because we've been very close to our family and friends, and perhaps or sticking to them when perhaps we should have expressed different expressions and like moved away a little bit. So, but now a lot of us are being guided to like move away from family and friends, at least temporarily, and move out in different directions. And of course, perhaps what were subconscious, like fears of loneliness, are coming to the surface in us. And I think it's because, in a sense, this feeling of loneliness has always been here in us, but it's been greatly suppressed within our consciousness and like buried deep in our subconscious. But now, as our consciousness rises, um, it's sort of coming to the surface, I guess, for purging, for healing, so we can experience the idea of being isolated and lonely, so we can learn the lesson that it's not true, so we can come to see that we're all one consciousness, we're all one being, and ultimately it's all okay, it's all an illusion. Like, we're never really going to be lonely and separated from our family, because on one level we're going to evolve to a level of consciousness where we can connect telepathically, but ultimately we're all the same being. See, this is the big cosmic joke. We all feel like lonely and separated, but we go through these expressions of loneliness and separation and abandonment and isolation and feel sad. And then we heal this within ourselves and release it, and perhaps have a good cry and let it all out. And when we do this, we raise up into the higher levels of consciousness, where we see that we're actually all one being. So really, it's just a big cosmic joke. So we can't ever really be separate from anyone. Well, we can't be, because we are the same being. The beings we feel loneliness from are ourselves. So it's all a big cosmic joke ultimately, but it can be very unpleasant to go through, of course. And so yeah, I guess it's a case of bringing to the surface the subconscious fear of being lonely, these subconscious expressions of loneliness and isolation and separation, so that we can bring them to the surface and feel them and experience them, so we can begin to observe them and like ask ourselves, is this true? Can I ever be lonely if I'm the same being, if we're all one being? And once we begin to believe and transcend the beliefs in loneliness and separation, we begin to experience unity consciousness, and we see that it was just one big joke, because we're all the same consciousness, we're all the same being. I'm struggling to read the questions. I'm like really ungrounded from doing that channeling, and I'm like, ugh. So I missed some of the channeling. Is there a flash? Did you say? I don't remember all of the channeling I did. It tends to sort of fade after I've done it, but I don't think so. I think that's other people that talk about a flash. But like I say, I've done a channeling earlier that's up on YouTube tomorrow, talking about the event and the flash or whatever. So, but I don't remember. Is the honest answer. Hi, Siska. Can you channel aspects of self in the Ashtar command? Well, there's another synchronicity there because I believe Ashtar commands came through in this channeling earlier. Again, I don't quite remember because I don't remember all of the channelings. But I remember that Ashtar consciousness. So I would say yes. Yes, I do. I have had Ashtar commands. There is actually a video on there. If you search through my videos, there's a message from Ashtar. I think they came through. They all came through the channeling I did earlier about the events. They all came through the whole alliance pitched in, like Ashtar, Tasani, Yael, Sirius, Arcturus, Andromeda. They all pitched in and had their words in the channeling I did earlier, which is going to be up tomorrow. So yes, and I think I did earlier, and that channeling will be up tomorrow. My pleading soul energies are rooting for the love and compassion roots. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I think that's where the consciousness is. That's what's very relevant for us in a minute. And this is why the Pleiadians are coming first. Pleading sounds a bit like Pleiadian, almost spelt similar. Pleading for Pleiadian consciousness, because the Pleiadian energy is very love and compassion. So yeah, so tune into the Pleiades if you want more love and compassion. We all need more love and compassion, especially now. Hi, the Soulnet. The Soulnet. Cool name. Reminds me of like I don't know, like the Matrix, or that consciousness in the Ghost in the Shell, if you've ever seen it. Have you spoken to dolphins personally? Yeah, I have I've channeled dolphins before. I don't think I've actually had a telepathic communication like being next to a dolphin. But that'd be cool. I've tuned into dolphin energy. I've seen dolphins and I've experienced their energy, and their energy is amazing. I highly recommend it if you ever get the opportunity to get close to dolphins. You don't need to swim with them. You can just get on a boat. You can still feel that energy. How can we request to be invited in their spacecraft on our dream state? How can we request to be invited in their spacecraft on our dream state? I guess, hey, Cash Up, I guess we can just put it out there, like put it out to your higher self, go into meditation, and I'd suggest going into a meditation and raise your frequency, and then just sort of put the communication out there. Just sort of say, look, hey, higher self, I would like to go on the ET ships in dream state. Can you put in a good word for me? Maybe not that, I'm joking. But yeah, just put it out there. Just hold it in your consciousness. And if it's relevant for you, it will occur. We just got to trust that these things are relevant for some of us and not for all of us. So just put it out there if it feels exciting. If you're feeling exciting to explore it, it's likely it is relevant for you. And just trust that it will occur in perfect time if it's meant to. would you say, besides us individually in our imagination and actions, which of the Venus projects or Ubuntu movement is the closest, shortest way to this golden age? I don't know much about Ubuntu. I thought that was just an operating system for computers, but I have heard about it. But I know a bit about the Venus project, and I would say both. You know, this is a co-creation. We're all co-creating this together, and we will. They're presumably both following their excitement, and so it's all vibrationally aligned. I'd say both. We work together. It's about a co-creation. So anyone else seeing the number 44 a lot lately in various combinations, especially 144? Someone else was telling me they see 144 a lot. I don't see 44 so much lately. 44 used to symbolize angels to me. Fours was angels. So perhaps because I've not been working with angels much recently. And 144 is sometimes refers to the I think 144 is symbolic of the first wave of ascension, of which we are one. I've talked about the waves of ascension in other live streams. Yeah, if you look, I think there's a live stream titled "The Three Waves of Ascension," and I think 144, because I don't know if it's in the Bible, but somewhere they talk about the 144,000 as there's 144,000 people. I don't know if it's the exact number. I think it's more symbolic, but who knows? And 144,000 of the first wave of ascension, perhaps. So perhaps it's symbolizing that you are part of the first wave of ascension. And maybe there's angels working with you too, but no symbol has inbuilt meaning. A symbol is what a symbol means to you. So if 44 means angels to me, I will see 44 every time there are angels around. But if 44 means extraterrestrials to you, you will see 44 every time there's extraterrestrials around. So no symbol has inbuilt meaning. It's what it means to you. Ubuntu from Michael Tellinger in SA. Is Michael Tellinger the something to do with UFO disclosure? I know the name. $144,000 ascended masters here in Earth embodiment. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Athena. I believe Bashar has described 144,000 cycles per second level of vibration. I guess it depends what you mean by ascend. If you mean by ascend, like turn into a light body and like raise off Earth, like in light body, I think beings have done that. It's talked about in Hindu literature, I believe, beings ascending in light body, not having to physically die. It has happened, but certainly if you, as ascension, I think more of like self-realization, enlightenment, becoming self-realized, discovering your true nature. There's plenty of ascended beings, and And I think we're getting there ourselves. Is ascended different from harvested? I hope. Harvested, as I understand it, if you look in the tarot deck, you have the Grim Reaper, death, and he's holding is a reaper, so he's harvesting, and this to me is what means by being harvested. It's an ego death. This is what death represents in the tarot deck. It's the death of the ego, which is, we could say, enlightenment. When like I've heard Eckhart Tolle and some other teachers say the secret to the end of suffering is to die before you die, and this is the idea. It's the death of the ego, the death of the perception that I am my mind, that I am my mind and my body, into the realization that I am pure awareness, pure consciousness, infinite consciousness. So death in the tarot deck symbolizes an ego death. It's not death. That's why when you get death in the tarot deck, it's a good card. They're all good cards. Even the Tower's card's good, even though it's not much fun. But I guess ego death isn't much fun either when you're before it, going through it. But as you come out the other side, it's a lot more fun. And this is what I understand as being harvested. It's the death of the ego. So the ego is being harvested. And this is the idea of ascension. So I would say it was the same thing. Ascension, harvesting, is the death of the ego and the realization that we are infinite consciousness. Hey, Christy. Show me one ascended person. Well, I could name several people that are self-realized already, but I'm not going to name names, I don't think. Or should I name names? Show me one ascended person. Okay, I'll give you one ascended person. I will say Muji. To stay in the required vibrational level for the golden age. So any raising of one's frequency could be considered a micro ascension, perhaps. Yeah, of course, because in that sense, we're always ascending. We're always ascending in consciousness. Even when you're having a low day, it's an ascension of consciousness, because you're having a low day because your frequency is raised and brought your shit to the surface. So, excuse my French. So yeah, we're always ascending. This is an ascension of consciousness. This is what's occurring at the present. An accelerated ascension of consciousness. Yeah, Krishnamurti. Yeah, I'm sure Krishnamurti. From my description of an ascended being, I would say Krishnamurti was an ascended being. Have you come across people you recognize from past lives, and how have you broken that news to them? Yes, I just say I think we had a past life together, but you can never really be sure. It's like a sensing. Yeah, I told several people that I think we've had past lives together. Yeah, I've had some people that I've had quite clear recognitions, and I don't dwell on it too much because because it can all be a bit airy fairy and, oh, we've had a past life together. You know, it's more about the relationship in the present and what the connection can bring to us in the present. But yeah, I just sort of say it lightly because some people either like not believe you or doubt it or don't really want to know. So I don't force it on people. I just sort of say, hey, I think we've had a past life together. No big deal. Even if I perhaps had a very powerful insight that was the case. I hope we'll know it when a big ascension happens. It's happening now. This is it. This is the big ascension. This is the big event. Check out my channeling. Like I said, it's going to be up on this channel tomorrow about the event. Do you have more info about cryptocurrencies? Yeah, my personal sense is that cryptocurrencies could pave the way for the future. I think the important thing to understand about cryptocurrencies is the cryptocurrency that will become the best investment and the currency of the future is the cryptocurrency that has most what's the word, utility. So you have to say, if you're thinking about investing in a cryptocurrency and you're going to do some research, you want to look to the cryptocurrency that has the best utility, the cryptocurrency that has the potential to act as a global economy. Because I believe the cryptocurrency is likely to be the currency of the future, because the currency we're on at the minute is all useless because it's all it's owned by an elite few who use that ownership to gain more wealth for themselves. So that's why because our current economy is centralized. Like in the US, the Federal Reserve owns the economy, owns the currency. In the UK, the Bank of England owns the currency. So it's always vulnerable to exploitation by the people who own the currency, and that's exactly what they do. So we need a decentralized currency for the future, and cryptocurrency holds the potential to be a decentralized currency that no one owns. And so we need to look to a cryptocurrency that has the greatest utility, that has the greatest potential to be used as a decentralized currency. So it needs the facets, can't think of the word, what a cryptocurrency needs to be able to do is it needs to be able to work completely decentralized. It needs to be able to be used as a method of exchange very easily, and if not totally free, very cheaply, so that we do not need to pay just to use the cryptocurrency. So, because the issue with cryptocurrency at the minute with Bitcoin and stuff is that it's quite like dangerous to like use like Bitcoin in its raw form, like because the idea is that I don't fully understand this, but the idea is to use cryptocurrency in its raw state. Is you need to you get like a big long code, somehow, I don't understand fully how it works, but if you want to do an exchange one-to-one with person, you will get a long password, a long code that represents your cryptocurrency, and it's like a 20 figure code that is your crypto, is your money, and you need to write that down and you need to save it, and if you lose it, it's gone forever. And if there's an issue in the system doing the transaction, the money can be lost. And as I understand it, Bitcoin is a bit dodgy, and a lot of people have lost a lot of money. trading Bitcoin. So it needs to. So we need a cryptocurrency because the issue at the minute, like most people are trading with Coinbase and things like that. And if you're trading cryptocurrency in Coinbase, you have to pay Coinbase like loads of fees to do the transaction. So that's no good. So the cryptocurrency that will be the cryptocurrency of the future is the cryptocurrency that has the utility, that has the ability to be used as a currency very easily, and has the ability to be used as an exchange of wealth. So you need to look at the utility of the cryptocurrency and how viable it is as a future currency, because Bitcoin has issues. Perhaps Bitcoin will be the future, but at present it is difficult to trade Bitcoin one-to-one, and if you trade it through brokers or places like Coinbase, you just lose loads of money. So the cryptocurrency of the future will be the cryptocurrency that is most easily usable as a method of exchange, and it has to be decentralized, and it has to be very cheap and free and easy to do. So cryptocurrencies is a cabal algorithm. We will not need a monetary system in the higher realms. So cryptocurrency could be a cabal algorithm. I guess it's a possibility. Perhaps there are many different parallel realities, some in which that it is a cabal algorithm and some in which it is not. So perhaps we shouldn't focus upon that parallel reality. And if it's truly decentralized, it doesn't matter if it's a cabal algorithm, but if it was a cabal algorithm, it wouldn't be decentralized. So, and there's many different cryptocurrencies, and anyone can create a cryptocurrency algorithm. So I doubt they're all cabal owned. So we need to choose the one that resonates with us most and choose the one that seems to be the most available to use in a decentralized system. We will not need a monetary system in the higher realms. Yeah, at some point, like Bashar says, the future economy will be based on the skills of the individual, and it'll all work like synchronistically, symbiotically. But I think we're quite a way off there. We will need some sort of decentralized economy in the meantime before we get to that level of pure synchronicity and symbiotic living. My higher self is getting really excited about this channeling that you're putting up tomorrow. Very good. I haven't recorded. I haven't checked it yet. Yes, the ultimate true currency is ourselves. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The future economy will be based on the skills of the individual. And this is why I always promote that everyone gets their own website in their own name or something close to their own name and starts to promote their own skills, because this is the future. That's why I have jonathancmartin.com, because I'm branding myself and all my skills as who I am, because this is what the future economy will be based upon. So start following your excitement, get a website in your own name, and start branding yourself and all your skills, all your excitement, all your things, because this will be your gift to the future Earth. This is how the fourth density golden age will birth. Bashar said that cryptocurrency is a step in our evolution, but that synchronicity will be the ultimate currency by which we will operate in the future. Yeah, I think this is, well, that's what I just said. Yeah, so I agree totally. In what year do you expect aliens to officially make contact with humanity? 2035. Cryptos are at their very beginning. Remember Windows 95? Lol. Yeah, exactly. It's like when video. I remember when video first came out, it was like you had Betamax and VHS. I'm probably going back a bit far for some of you guys. If the older guys among us remember, you had like Betamax and VHS, and like VHS came out as the dominant one, and like yeah, and like DVDs. I think they used to get DVD -R and DVD +R. I don't know if those exist anymore. We don't really use DVDs anymore, do we? It's all digital now. So yeah, cryptos are in. I agree, cryptos are in their very beginning, and it will be the cryptocurrency that has the best utility, that has the greatest utility to be used as a decentralized economy currency, that will be the cryptocurrency of the future. Do you know what year we will finally make global physical contact? 2035. We can't say that for sure. Everything's in flux, but around 2033, we're going to be touching into that reality. It is to train us in this point of virtual money for us to exchange things without a physical money. Yeah. Yeah, it's a stepping stone towards a fully synchronous reality where we all live our highest excitement moment to moment. And as Bashar says, it will, when everyone's living their highest excitement moment to moment in full alignment with the higher selves, it's like everything comes together like a jigsaw puzzle. So I refer to it as like a symbiotic organism, because like in symbiosis, everything sustains every part of the whole. So it's like when everyone's following their highest excitement, we come together like a jigsaw puzzle, and we synchronistically operate in symbiosis. I wonder, is there a good question that's never been asked? I rather doubt it. There are infinite good questions that have never been asked. This is what life is about. The evolution of consciousness is the raising of questions and the answering of questions. This, in a sense, every expression of creation is the raising of a question within the one infinite mind and the resolving of that question simultaneously. This is the evolution of consciousness. And like when you ask that question, then like, I wonder, is there a good question that's never been asked? I rather doubt it. You expressing that was the infinite creator wanting to express that question in you and wanting me to reflect back my perspective in that moment, so we could together as a co-created unified consciousness come to the real resolution of that question. This is what creation is. This is what the expression of the one infinite creator in form in the manifest world is. It is the raising of a question and the simultaneous answering of the question. This is what reality is. It is reality raising questions, like all that is, expressing all that is in every way. All that is can express itself. It is, in a sense, the birthing and the resolution of a question. So yes, there are infinite good questions that have never been asked. So get thinking. So I think on that point, I think this has been a great Q&A, and I would love to carry on, but I have a channeling in 15 minutes. So if you want a private channeling, check out my website, jonathancmartin.com. Link in the box below, and private channeling is always available. So thank you, everyone. Hold those questions. Bring them back next week. I want to keep going, but I need to have at least a 10-minute break before my channeling session. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Love and light to you all. I love you all. Let's birth this golden age together. Have a wonderful day. Shivai. Thank you, everyone. Bye.